In order to adequately assess the Our School Library program, different types of assessments along with hard data should be analyzed and reviewed along with opinions and suggestions from the stakeholders. Important factors for a comprehensive assessment will require multiple people. As you can see, the community input, the data collection, the analysis of the data, the organization of the information, and restructuring of programs, budget, staffing, and resources as needed, that's going to require multiple people. Since the teacher librarian has many different roles, there are also areas of assessment for all of the different hats that person wears every day. These areas listed below are all demonstrations of how the entire school community utilizes their teacher librarian. Examples of evidence that can be used can become quickly overwhelming if it isn't categorized and well organized. Student work samples, community surveys, and loads of spreadsheets can just become a giant pile of useless mess unless there is a driven purpose for all of it. The data collection is the first step, then the decision of how to analyze the data needs to be considered to hopefully weed out any bias from the evaluation team. And therefore, the different types of data for analysis are formative and summative evidence, a variation of formal and informal methodologies, direct and indirect evidence, and quantitative and qualitative data. It can't only be the teacher librarian making decisions based on analysis results. It's pretty much the exact same reason why Congress needs a collective vote to pass one person's idea. It's democracy in action, and it's empowering and effective. So for our school's evaluation team, we have a teacher librarian, we have a designated administrator, there's a classroom teacher, a parent volunteer, and a student volunteer. And after the results are analyzed by the group and decisions are made to change some areas, the teacher librarian takes the final product to the primary patrons, the students, for them to see how their surveys can make positive changes in their community. So just to clarify, the different types of examples of evidence listed above will be evaluated with a comprehensive approach that will best benefit all stakeholders of our school library.